What's up, everybody? That car guy Eddie here. In today's video is going to be introducing you to a new car that we have to the channel. Huge shout out to my brother-in-law Adam for spending $35,000 to purchase this for the betterment of our YouTube channel, man. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so let's get to the car. So what you're looking at here, this beautiful blue beauty, this is a 2021 Polaris RZR Pro XP Ultimate Dynamics Fosgate Edition. God, that's almost longer than the Can-Am name. Wait, Can-Am Turbo, wait a minute. RZR, Polaris RZR Pro XP Dynamics Fosgate. No Dynamics? This isn't, the Dynamics is not in the name, but it's got a big sticker here. Ultimate Dynamics, whatever. This is the most badass RZR that you guys could get. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. Most badass two-door RZR that you can actually get. So let me tell you a little bit about what you're looking at here. What does $35,000 buy you? First of all, you are looking at a 64-inch wide machine. You are looking at a machine that has 14 inches of ground clearance. You're looking at a machine that has 22 inches of suspension travel, but more importantly, you're looking at something that has Polaris's patented dynamics shock technology, which is really great. You're looking at vehicles that have the Smart Shocks by Fox, which is amazing. You can see all those great little goodies up in there. It does come with 30-inch carnivores, which we all love from the KRX. And to me, it's really a great looking car. So what do you get with the Fosgate, right? What do you get with the Fosgate? So there's all these trims, and I'll tell you, so with the Fosgate, you get a couple cool things. Number one, you get this really cool painted roll bar. The roll bar is not any different, but it does match your A-arms, which when you get them out in the sun, you can really tell the difference. Number two, you're gonna get premium paint. This is a custom color, only available on the Fosgate. So if you ever see a blue one rolling around like this, it is the Fosgate. You'll probably hear it before you see it because it's got a really kick-in sound system in it. I think it's the Stage 5 Fosgate system or Stage 7, Stage 4 Fosgate system, whatever Polaris has out there regarding their systems. And effectively what you're looking at is you're looking at a pair of 6 1/4s behind you, a pair of 6 1/4s down here, you have tweeters, and then you also have a sub in this thing right here. So we can actually come over here and you can actually see the speakers here, you can see the tweeters there, you can see the subs back here. And what's really cool is that these things light up blue, and then you got the sub down underneath, which is really great. So that's why you'll probably hear this, and that's what makes it the Fosgate Edition. You are not going to need any type of additional speaker system for this because it sounds just so very good. Let's get around to the business end. What are you buying? Well, you're buying this right here. This is RZR Polaris's Pro Star motor. It is a twin cylinder, turbocharged, and like I said, it does have 181 horsepower. Polaris says that it's 181 horsepower, but it's most usable between the speeds of 20 and 50 miles an hour, which is where most people ride. Over 50 miles an hour, you better be on somewhere flat or a dune, but it's gonna be very, very usable. Another thing that you'll see back here is it does have true dual rate suspension along with the dynamics. The dynamic system's great because it allows you to tune the entire thing from inside the car. We'll actually do a demo when we get around that on the back side. It does have a standard CVT transmission in it. That's very common. Every year, of course, Polaris and Can-Am and all the companies say that they're making improvements to the CVT for cooling and noise and things like that. I do want to go out and tell you guys right now that the 2020 models did have a problem with the clutches exploding, literally exploding. That has been fixed. Thank you very much, Polaris. So we'll come around here and we'll see some of the cool things about this car. So it does have high clearance radius rods on the bottom, which are really great. And man, these things are super beefy. If you've watched any of the shock therapy stuff, you'll know that this car, the whole chassis is new. They're not reusing anything old. The chassis is new. And Polaris has learned a lot. You know, they were first to the game with their 800, then they made the 800S, then the 900. Now they have like 18 different models of the RZR that you can get your hands on. And they've learned a lot from it. With that being said, all of your mounting points are double shears, so you don't have to worry about anything there. If you don't know what double shear is, go Google it, check out Shock Therapy. They have some great videos about it. Access to the motor is really cool. It's probably one of my favorite things about this. There's just a couple of bolts. Adam, you want to point the bolts out to me? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this entire tray that you have here just lifts out. And it does look like you could probably get a 30-inch tire in here, so you can get a spare. Oh, you can fit a 32-inch tire in here, which is cool. But this comes out, and then you have access to the top of the motor, which is really great. We're gonna make our way around this side. We're gonna go ahead and open it up. One thing that I sort of like about this that I don't have on my Can-Am, and if you haven't watched the Can-Am video, definitely check it out. But one thing that I like is it's got, look at this. Now it's small things, okay? Now don't mind us for still having warning stickers in here. The cars are new. They have about an hour on them, hour and a half. So these aren't full reviews, but this is cool. So this is a button, and it's a hard button to actually open. So, you know, on the Can-Am, you have that stupid pull thing that I just don't like, and this is a nice positive click button, which is really cool. It was funny when I had my KRX, I always said, you know, why don't they put the door handles on the outside? Why don't they put the door handles on the outside? I'll tell you why they don't put the handles on the outside. With a 72-inch machine, you throw mud right off this tire into your door handle, and then your door handle doesn't work. Okay? That's why the door handles are on the inside. As far as why they open like this, it looks cool. I don't know. I'm sure that there's some reason to do it. But let's go ahead and have you jump in here, and I'll jump over the other side. I'll show you what all the fun stuff is as you get this. So first of all, here we go. Click 6 by IMMI. So Click 6, of course, you guys know if you follow me from the KRX, we did a video actually on testing the Click 6 kit, which is retractable harnesses. Adam, thank you for volunteering to test out those harnesses and roll your KRX. I appreciate that. But in here, you do get some really cool things. Now, probably the biggest thing that you see right off the bat that's just very different than any other Polaris out there is you see these seats. These seats are really great. If I were to look at them, I would say that they're probably Can-Am inspired, but they give you a nice lean. The thing where these have the bonus that the Can-Am doesn't have is it has these really great air channels in here to keep you cool when you sweat. And I really dig that. You know, I like the air channels. That's really great. But it does come with these Click 6 harnesses. They are 6-point, so you know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is great, and they are retractable. If you're gonna get harnesses, just get the ones that retract. Spend the money, get them. They're a pain in the butt if they don't retract. They really are. You'll thank me later. So what do we got in here as far as electronics? Well, it's probably best if we light it up here. Let's make sure we don't have any music on so we don't get a copyright strike here. Woo! It's cranked up loud. Somebody was listening to something. Was you listening to Celine Dion again? Or was that me? That was me. That was me, wasn't it? So in here, and we're back. Eddie, why the funky splice? What the heck's going on here? What happened that you don't want to show me? I'll tell you what happened. The phone's hooked to Adam's Bluetooth, and when I turned on the car, it hooked to his Bluetooth, and it stopped recording. So that's how you get the splice. Anyways, so back to what we were talking about here. So it does have a really cool gauge cluster in here, and the big thing for this year is this is actually tilting and telescopic. Hey, which is really cool. And Adam, I'm sorry, I just messed up all of your settings. That's a really cool feature. There's no horn on it, huh? It's a really cool feature. It also has this really nice flat bottom steering wheel, and the steering wheel feels really, really good. It does have its 4-wheel drive, of course, 4-wheel, 2-wheel drive, rocker switch over here, headlight rocker switch over here. But let me draw your attention to the steering wheel, what you get here with the Dynamics Ultimate Fosgate Pro XP Edition. So of course you get your steering wheel controls here. You have your multi-function button that controls a lot of your nav and things that you got over here, specifically ride command. Over here you can actually go through the menu and you could adjust your dynamics settings. Those are your shock settings. And then it's got the, oh my God, I need firm shocks right now button. That's what this is called. It actually says that. It's, oh my God, I need firm shocks right now button. In fact, it even has like a accent over that, so your voice raises when you read it. Basically, if you happen to go in the air and you have sport or comfort suspension on and you're gonna land, to prevent yourself from bottoming out, you can just tap that button and it'll firm up all your shocks immediately so that you don't bottom out. That's really cool. Have you used that yet? You have used that. Did it work? Of course it worked. Of course it worked. Why wouldn't it work? Polaris. So in here, it does, like I said, have a ride command, which is really cool. You know, ride command is neat. It's nice because it's built in, but you can get ride command on your phone, which is really cool. That's what I did because I'm in a Can-Am and I wanted ride command because ride command has some really great things that are attached to it. And I want, of course, to be able to ride with my buddy who has a Polaris. And so I got ride command on my phone, but it is there if you need it. It does have all your digital gauges up here too. It does have a boost gauge. Oh, it's got a boost gauge, which is cool. And then all of your gauges up here. You do have some easy storage. And one of the great things about this is, let's check this out right here. Look at this. So you pick this up. Oh my God, it's so easy. Look at this. And in here, you have a bus bar right down there to power all of your accessories and things along those lines. And it also has special clips that you can buy. So you just plug stuff in. It also has this really cool USB port here. Oh, this is for the music. I wonder if you could just run a USB stick onto this. Like when we don't have anywhere with cell reception, just run a USB stick with all your songs on it. That's really cool. Polaris is always doing all sorts of really cool stuff, huh? Always trying to think outside the box. Anyways, like I said, we haven't had a whole lot of time to put hours on these things. So we're gonna go ahead and cut the video short here, and we're gonna go put some hours on these. Definitely like and subscribe, you know, tell us what you think of the machines. If you haven't checked out my Can-Am, go check out that Can-Am video. And keep in mind that we really are here to do stuff for you as the watcher, you know, do things. So definitely participate in the comments down below. Let us know how you got here. I thank you very much for watching, and ride hard.